Western films that took a critical look at white-Indian relations had existed almost since the genre's inception, but a truly pro-Indian film had not been produced in the post-war period. The film that would break this trend was 1950's Broken Arrow. Directed by Delmer, who would go on to direct the classic 3:10 to Yuma, it is a loose retelling of the friendship between Apache Chief Cochise, played by Jeff Chandler, and Tom Jeffords, played by James Stewart.
Now I ask you to think of your people and look at tomorrow.
Jeffords eventually leads Cochise to sign a peace treaty with the U.S. government.
This is a sort of picture writing. It shows the Apache territory, 50,000 square miles that you have agreed upon. Now this piece of paper will go back to Washington, where the chief of all the white men lives. If you make a treaty of peace, this will be part of that treaty.
Broken Arrow is somewhat inconsistent in its portrayal of Apache culture. Some elements, like the rain dance and much of the clothing, are very accurate, while others, like the Apache marriage vow, are completely fictitious.
Your left hand? Your right hand.
But the film does attempt to portray this culture as a rich and civilized one, as opposed to the primitive way that indigenous peoples are so often portrayed. Its portrayal of the relationship between the white settlers and the Apache is also much more complex than most other Hollywood westerns, even to this day.
2 men were killed, and for 3 others it was much worse because they were only wounded. But this was war, and there was terrible cruelty from both sides.
Not only are there good and bad actors on both sides, but the Apache are shown to be largely in the right, while the white settlers are seen as the aggressors.
Now, just let's get the facts straight here. Cochise didn't start this war. A snooty little lieutenant fresh out of the East started. He flew a flag of truce, which Cochise honored, and then he hanged Cochise's brother and 5 others under the flag.
Oh, you hear all sorts of stories.
The film was widely successful, grossing over $3 million at the box office and earning 3 Academy Award nominations, including Best Supporting Actor for Jeff Chandler.
Now, you say. Battle, I have had no one like you. Our lives were often mixed. It is ended. You've betrayed our people.
His portrayal of Cochise was so popular that it led to many other films being made which featured the Apache leader. Chandler himself would reprise the role 2 more times, in the Battle of Apache Pass and Taza, Son of Cochise, and the movie would be adapted into a successful TV series which ran for 2 seasons on ABC.
I break the arrow. I will try the way of peace.